everyone. So back at it, another day of programming, and you can see I've got the script running, um, but there's a problem. Oh, let me hold on. Let me exit out of that. Let me undo the load state because I just lost it. Oh no, that sucks so bad. Hold on. Oh man, all those steps. I've literally been running the script for like, man, that sucks so hard. So, just because now I've made like horrible, uh, horrible content right in the intro. Basically, what just happened, I clicked that button, um, and my auto clicker just auto clicked the save state button and undid like not hours worth of progress, but at least a lot of progress. But you can see the auto clicker is running right now, and it's basically just getting infinite steps, infinite experience, infinite eggs from the daycare, all that good stuff, right? But there's a few ways to make the script better. And the reason I started on the frame with the PokeNav is because it absolutely breaks my script. Let me stop this real quick. We're going to go in and just open this. And then I'll explain how. So while that's running, one of the problems that I have with this script, there's a few, right? It's getting infinite steps, it's getting infinite experience. But one of the problems that I've encountered is um, that the PokeNav absolutely breaks the script, absolutely stops it from being able to do anything. And we can't have that if we want this to be able to continually build experience for us. So there's a few things that I want to do today. The first is fix this script so we have a perfect running egg hatching experience gaining bot. Then I'll show off all the other automations that we have, test those one last time. And from there, I think it's actually time to get a Feebas. So one of the other things that we're doing right now, all these steps give us chances at breeding eggs. And so each of those eggs can hatch a new Feebas. So first off, it would be really funny to have a level 6 Milotic. But the other thing is we're trying to get an optimal nature. Just as an easy way to kind of show off all the scripts working together. So in a second, I'm going to show you how I can fix this code to make it better. Let me stop this real quick. All right, so let's get that running again. So while that's going, one more time. This script is running, it's working perfect. But there is one game mechanic that absolutely breaks my bot. We'll see if we can get it. The sad thing is it's taking a really long time, so I'll just talk about the other things I want to do. So the first thing that I want to do is get this auto walker working, and I think that won't be hard. Let me just save this. Maybe I should just search PokeNav mechanics on my phone. Let's see, how many steps? After 255 steps taken, there's a 31 chance. So after 1,000 steps, we should almost be guaranteed a call. Okay, so the other things I want to do are get a Slugma to hatch eggs. Um, Level up one time, get a level 6 Milotic, and then just start nuking him with experience. And then I want to take out the champion with just a Melodic. Okay, let's try to speed this up. Of course, the one time you need it, right? The RNG is just like completely in your favor. Okay, let's fly back. First, let's see if we have a Slugma. Okay, we're just going to go on. So, the most annoying mechanic in Emerald absolutely breaks my script. The reason is because it's the match call. The reason it is so bad is because it interrupts your character's walking with a unskippable text dialogue that you have to interact with. So if you're only pressing the up button like my auto clicker is, then you're just never going to get you're never going to get movement after a certain point because the auto clicker isn't accounting for the stupid match call function, right? So the way we get around that in the code is actually just by clicking more buttons. So let's, oh shoot, hold on. Exit out of the script and I'll show you how to fix it. So we want to create a new script and we'll call this Marathon Man, right? And this will actually, we'll just paste this whole function. And so basically we have the click up function, but what we're going to do is we're going to set a timer. Easiest way to do that is just to steal it from here. I actually want a good bit of this code, so let me see. Screenshot. So I want all of this. I want to calculate the coordinates. Okay, so we have the window coordinates. Have I never done left? No, I have. So here's what I want it to do. I'll write it out in comments first. So first thing that I want it to do is walk right. I want it to walk left, and then I want it to just absolutely button mash. $16.42. Um, so let's go ahead and throw the code in here. So how did I do it in Berry Master? Or no, what it was Berry Master. For I and range, um, so all we have to do is oh gosh. So here's where we're at. Okay, we have walk right. And then we want to move the mouse. So if we go to Berry Master, we can get that. Click X, click Y. I know it's in Harvester or Farmer. So the easiest way to do it is just to calculate the variables in the actual thing. So height. Okay, so this is what we have. We're just going to paste it here. Actually, paste this whole thing here. And then I'm very good at programming button mashing. If we go to the farmer function, okay, and if we paste this here, make this like 10. Time dot sleep point 2. 0.1, so that'll take 1 second. So all we have to do is run this function. And now here's what's going to happen. No way. How did I just make it past them and then get caught? Oh, first egg. Okay. So what I want to do then, real quick, just to speed up the egg hatching, is go get a slugma. And of course, we're not going to be able to find one. Okay. So let's get on our bike. Okay. So now let's run the script. So if we go down here and hide ClickUp and then activate Marathon Man. Let's see, what we should get is something that runs to the right. Mashes B. Oh, you know what? Okay. Okay. So that did not work at all. Here we go. Marathon Man. I forgot to calculate new coordinates. So L X ratio Ly ratio. Okay, cool. So it should work now. And should also not take complete hostage of my screen. So that'll be great. If we run this, and then it just mashes the screen so it gets right. So it runs right, runs left, mashes to get rid of any match call. Now the one thing is we don't actually need it. Okay. Oh, that's why we have if window chords. Okay, cool. So now we're good on that. All we want to do is up this. So let's do 2 seconds. Do 2 seconds. And honestly, I'm just going to we'll do it for 10 seconds. So we'll do this all 5 times. Right? And then Let's get this started. So it's going to run to the right. It's going to run to the left. It's going to do that 5 times. So we have an egg, breaks the directional thing, but then in a few seconds, what we're going to see is that the bead matching should hatch the egg for us. Let's go, and then it keeps going. So we can get infinite eggs hatched this way. So let's go ahead and check it out. Our first egg. Okay. How can I... Okay, let's keep going. Let's see what happens first. Do we get another egg? Oh my gosh. Okay. So... Oh no. Let me see. What is the difference between like while true, if window chords, try? What if I just got rid of that? And got rid of this. Mm, okay. There's another fish. Okay. Um, okay, cool. So we can just run this and go back and forth. So let's do that and hatch all these eggs. We'll see what we got. We're going for a modest nature. But I mean, look at this. It's going. And it's going to get through the egg hatch. Keep going. Right? That's insane. Okay. Let's see this real quick. Okay. Careful nature. What do we want? I can't remember. No, we want a bold nature. Okay. Let's hatch all these. Okay, so we're getting a lot more refined with our auto clickers. And what we have now is a script that walks back and forth. And when an egg hatches, it'll start mashing the B button. And then that gives us our egg and makes it hatch quickly. There's still actually a few refinements that we can make to make this script even better for hatching eggs. And I'm actually going to just do that right now. So let's see if we can hatch one more. Nope. Okay, so we'll kill that script. And let me think. Here's what we want to do. Okay, so we're going to steal a little code from Berry Master. I'm going to say pixel. Pixel check. So instead of just clicking B like a caveman, we're going to do this. Where is Berry Master? Okay. Okay. So we have this. Actually, if we just take the B, which is at 0.8, okay. So we're going to establish an egg X and an egg Y. And we are going to establish that as 0.9 and 0.5. What that's going to give us is in this function, we can now look for this pixel. The reason we want this pixel specifically is if I go back to this, there's this white area, right, where the is, this white text box. And so we can actually do some pretty cool logic just by kind of manipulating that. So let's actually take this whole thing. So Really what I want is all of this. Okay. We don't want berry spinner, we want eggy and egg X. Okay. And we want to say if time sleep 0.2. So basically what this is doing is now it's checking logically if there's this text box for the eggs. From that, it's going to map the for the next 2 seconds. It's going to just mash the button B and then get right back to hatching eggs. And just to show that it's working, I'll run it in just 1 second after I figure out why this is. So. Okay, cool. So we are rocking and rolling. When I run this code, what should happen is that it detects right here. Oh. I forgot to do the thing. So if time, so I need to switch these. And then we should be good. So $50, $40. All right, so let's talk about this function. Marathon Man hatches eggs for us, runs around back and forth, hatches eggs, gets eggs from the daycare. And the way it works is we're checking the window coordinates, and then we're using that to calculate how it walks right, how it walks left, right? So it will push down the right button for 2 seconds, then it'll push down the left button for 2 seconds. And here's where we kind of got a little funky with it. Originally, we were just button mashing, but that's not optimal, right? We can do better. So what we did is we identified the 1 pixel that would change based on an egg state occurring or a hatching occurring, right? Which is this box down here, right? It's going to pop up. That whole portion of the screen turns white to indicate that an egg is hatching. So what we do is we run back and forth, and then we check if there's a white value in that portion of the screen. If there is, then for the next 2 seconds, we mash the button B, hatch the egg, get back to running. I think it's a pretty clever solution. Oh, whoops. So let's go ahead and see if it works. It should automatically just hatch this egg. Here we go, moment of truth. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Okay, here's the other thing. I didn't even think about this. Because match call is also white, it's also able to just identify match calls and get rid of them. Oh, I'm a genius. Here we go. Again, round two. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, man. Oh, that is so great. Oh, that is awesome. Okay. Man. Okay. That is great. Okay. And I think we've got a whole thing of. Okay, let's run it and hatch this last egg. Oh, whoops. All right, let's hatch this last egg hands-free and see what we got. Man, it caught that so fast. Okay. 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 Time to run the script on a few more. Okay, we're gonna hatch 6 eggs with this script. All right, so we've got a full party of eggs. We're gonna hatch all of them with this script. I'm gonna leave and then come back to a full party of feed bass. I don't know how that happened. Let's see. Oh, you know what? That may have been my fault. I may have hit the mouse on the way out. Okay, one more. I'll just go ahead and take care of it. Actually, I am not a caveman. What am I doing? Just run the script. The other crazy thing is it can detect that automatically. So, okay. Okay. So let's check out what we got. So we did not get the bold nature that we wanted. Okay, let's see of these natures which one is the best. Hardy, bold, modest, calm, timid. What is calm? Let's see if there's a modest. Okay, I've been running that script. Let's go ahead and see the levels that have grown. Feebas by 7 and Feebas by 8. Okay. So I feel like for the story we want to hatch more, but Okay. So let's go ahead and let's just think about this. Auto feed Feebas. Yeah, so I mean the next thing is to okay, let's do full 6-party. Oh wait, no, you're not actually allowed to do that in the game. Oh, okay. Let's run it again. And we will not stop until we have an optimal nature. Why is it tapping up? Okay, let's go to Marathon Man. What is going on? What is going on? B. Oh, that's funny. I just left it. I copied the function and left the. I don't know why it shrunk either. Um that is so cool. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why it shrunk, but let me go ahead and close this. That's good enough. Okay. And then here we go. That's one. And you can see down there, right, that the pixel color check isn't activated until that text box pops up, which is perfect. It's exactly what we want. Even on the white road, it's not enough to trigger the... Right, and this is all hands-free. We're just chilling, waiting for these eggs to hatch. It's going to detect that white box. It's going to hit the feebas. Is that all of them? I think we have one more. Okay. So we're done with that. Let's go ahead and see what we got. Naughty. Careful, we want bold or modest. Oh, we got a modest. But I still think what we really want is bold. Okay, so we are still on a quest. We are going to fill this box up until we get a bold. Okay. Here it goes. 1. Okay, and I think this is the last one. Okay. So let's quit that. We got 3 Modists. Um. Oh wait, Modest is what I wanted. We shall separate the elites from the plebeians. All right, this one. He's the best. The best and the brightest. Now, all that's left is to turn him into a god of beauty. And I think I know the perfect function. He just needs a few Pokeblocks, and luckily I know the perfect function to get this working. me try that one time. $123.40. Okay, so we have our Feebas. All we need to do is give him Pokeblocks. And luckily, I know the perfect function to make that happen. Let's just open this. Go here. And activate. $124.50. All right, time to start giving him Pokeblocks. Hands free. We're getting to Milotic. Oh, halfway there. Still moving. Okay. Okay. Let's get out of that. And then just a few seconds, we have a perfect fish. That's not shiny, right? That's just like some weird effect. Oh, it won't eat anymore. Oh. All right. He's full. And he's ready. Let's give him one rare candy. And there we go. A level 6 Milotic. with low attack, super high special attack, super high special defense. Splash and tackle. That's what we're after. Whoa. Okay, awesome. I'm at a good stopping point. Thanks so much for watching. In the next video, I'm just gonna get some more clips, and then we're gonna go straight into editing this and making it the coolest video it can be for educational coding YouTube kind of channel. So, thanks again for watching. I will see you